Arithmetic sequences in series. A sequence is arithmetic if there is a common difference. So you subtract consecutive terms and you get the same number. We saw this yesterday in class. Okay, we used this one actually yesterday. What we're doing is 4 minus 2, that's 2. 6 minus 4, that's 2. 8 minus 6, that's 2. This is your common difference. That's important. That means this has a kind of special relationship. It's linear. Oh yeah, first degree. Okay, so to write the rule for an arithmetic sequence, okay, it's actually the nth term is going to equal a sub 1, which is the first term, plus n minus 1 times d, where n stays n. Okay, so that's writing, this is finding your nth term if you have an arithmetic sequence. So, to determine if a sequence is arithmetic, what you do is you subtract. And you take term 2 minus term 1, term 3 minus term 2. Okay, so here the difference is going to be negative 3. The difference is negative 3. The difference is negative 3. Oh, guess what? It's the same thing. We have a common difference. So that is D. Okay, I've got here, write the rule. Well, a sub n is going to equal a1, which is 17, plus n minus 1 times d, which is negative 3. And then we simplify that. Okay, so your nth term is going to equal 17 plus negative 3n plus 3. Distribute the negative 3. Add these two. A sub n equals 20 minus 3n. And you can either leave it like that or say negative 3n plus 20. They're both correct. Okay, what if I don't give you the common, or I don't give you a bunch of terms? What if I don't give you the first term? What if I want you to write the rule if I tell you it's an arithmetic sequence? The 11th term is negative 57 and the common difference is negative 7. Okay? Well, we use the same formula, only this time we know we know this term, so this is going to be substituted for a sub n. We don't know a sub 1. We need to find the first term. So we're going to take an equals a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. A sub 11 is going to be here, which is this number actually. D, we're going to plug in for D. We're going to take 11 and plug it in here for n, and then we're going to use all of that information and we're going to solve for a sub 1. So, negative 57, that is the 11th term. It's going to equal the first term plus 11 minus 1 times negative 7. Alright, let's do the math. Negative 57 equals a sub 1 plus 10 times negative 7. Negative 57 equals a sub 1 plus negative 70. Add 70 to both sides and we get a sub 1 equals 17. Okay, so to write the rule, we have the first term. We know D. That's everything we need to know. Now we're going to do a sub n equals 17 plus n minus 1 times negative 7. Do the math. A sub n equals 17 plus negative 7n plus 7. Add those two. A sub n equals 24 minus 7n. So your nth term, or the rule, is 24 minus 7n. What if I just give you two terms in the sequence and say write the rule? This time you don't have the common difference. But remember, we're going to start here. A sub n equals A1 plus n minus 1 times d. And we're going to write a system of equations to do this. Okay? We're going to start with the 7th term. Well, n is 7. A sub n is 26. So we've got 26 equals A sub 1 plus 7 minus 1 times d. Well, that simplifies to 26 equals A sub 1 plus 6d. Okay? Now take the A16 and do the same thing. We've got 71 equals A sub 1 plus 16 minus 1 times d. So 71 equals A sub 1 plus 15d. Now we make a system of equations. Okay? We could do one simple subtraction from either one of these and get the first term by itself. So let's do that. Let's subtract the 15d here. So A1 equals 71 minus 15d. Substitute. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to substitute it here. So we've got 26 equals 71 minus 15d plus 6d. And now I have it down to one variable. We can solve that pretty quickly. 26 equals 71 minus 9d. Subtract 71 from both sides. Negative 45 equals negative 9d. Divide by negative 9. D equals 5. Okay. There's D. Now I can take D and I can use it over here to find the first term. A sub 1 equals 71 minus 15 times 5, which is 75. 71 minus 75, negative 4. And the function rule is, we're still not done yet, A sub n equals negative 4 plus n minus 1 times d, which is 5. So A sub n equals negative 4 plus 5n minus 5 equals 5n minus 9. Sum of an arithmetic sequence, okay, or finding the series. To find the first n term, since it's arithmetic, you can't find the sum of an infinite series because it's either going to go on to positive or negative infinity. But we can find the sum of a finite sequence, arithmetic sequence, pretty easily by using this formula. Okay, the sum of the first n terms can be found by taking n times the mean of the first and last terms. So you don't need to actually add them all up. Okay, we do have a simple formula we can use, but you do need to know the first term and the last term in your finite sequence and the number of terms. So here is an arithmetic series defined by 2 plus 7n. n is 1, it goes to the 12th term, and now we just do the math. We first find the first term by plugging in 1, so 2 plus 7 times 1, that equals 9, so that's the first term. Now we need the 12th term, so 2 plus 7 times 12, that equals, well, there's 84 plus 2 is 86. Now we find the average or the mean of these two numbers by taking 86 plus 9 and dividing it by 2, and we multiply that by the number of terms. That's 12. So the sum of this series is 570 Most of you probably had that before me.